Hey, what's up you guys? Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency. And in today's video, we're going to talk about Facebook ads. And I'm going to tell you what's working right now for Facebook ads in your contracting business so that you can get more leads, grow your business, and have a great 2023. So I've got 4 things that I'm going to talk about in this video of what's working really well right now in Facebook ads, because the reality is that last year and the year before that is completely different than this year. Facebook has changed a lot, and so a lot of the stuff I'm going to be telling you about is going to really be a game changer for you. You know, as a marketing agency that works with construction clients, we're constantly trying out new things and testing new strategies. And so we've learned a lot when it comes to Facebook ads and what works and what doesn't. So in this video, when you keep watching, I'm going to break down these 4 things for you that are going to make all the difference in your Facebook ads, and you can get started implementing them today, because these things I'm going to give you are extremely practical. You can get started today and start taking action on them. So without further ado, let's dive right into things. The first thing that you need to know about Facebook ads, what's working really well right now, are message call to action ads. So Facebook ads that send people to a message call to action is what's working really, really well right now. It's going to produce cheap leads. It's going to get conversations going. It's going to start driving more business to you. The reality is that there's a lot of options of things that you can tell Facebook to do for call to action, like sending website traffic, doing all sorts of things. But for contractors specifically right now, message call to action Facebook ads are probably the best option to use. It's what's going to drive cheap leads for you, like I mentioned, and it's just going to be what's going to drive the results for you. Now, with that being said, in a previous video, I talked about how Google ads are going to be more qualified than Facebook ads. That's absolutely the case here. So the trade-off with the cheap leads on Facebook with the messaging ads is that they're going to be a little bit less qualified. So you are going to get some leads that come through, especially with messaging, where the leads aren't so qualified. And that's just the nature of the beast. That's kind of the situation. But when you do messaging ads, this is probably your best option to do on Facebook to getting good results. You're going to have to sift a little bit through the leads, but it is going to be your cheapest option to getting the highest return. So that's number 1, the first thing that you need to know. The second thing of what's working right now So the second thing that's working really well right now is broad targeting. So a couple years back, Facebook was at the point where you could do really specific targeting, where your targeting was specific age group, specific part of the city, like postal codes, with an interest in home improvement or have recently bought a home, and you go really specific on the targeting. That strategy used to work really well and now no longer works so well. What works really well is broad targeting. So keeping it to your city, maybe an age group, maybe 1 or 2 interests, and that's about it. You don't want to go too specific anymore with Facebook targeting, because basically what that does is it just chokes Facebook's algorithm and forces it to stay within certain guidelines. Whereas now Facebook's AI is smart enough to be able to just find the people that you need anyways. It's going to see who is responding to your ad and just optimize automatically for that. So broad targeting is probably a better way to go about it. You could still do some specific stuff here and there, but broad targeting for the most part is going to be the way to go going forward, at least for now. You can get very specific in your copy, in your ad, which is kind of a nuance to what this point is you can't just have broad targeting and then a super broad ad. The ad itself of what you're writing in it or saying in it is going to have to be very, very specific. So then it's going to pull out leads and people are going to be able to reach out to you. So that's the second thing that you need to know. The third thing, and this one's a big one actually. So the third thing is pictures. What I've discovered is that video ads on Facebook for construction companies don't perform as well as pictures. I don't know why, but every single time that we test videos compared to pictures, pictures always outperform videos. Like no matter what, no matter the video, what we're doing, the pictures are always going to pull more leads. I have no idea why. I think it's just Facebook's algorithm, whatever. But videos just don't do as well as pictures. And obviously you've heard me talk about this over and over again. Pictures are probably one of the most important aspects of your marketing campaign, specifically before and after pictures. If you can get really good before and after pictures, and the pictures are high quality, pictures of your crew, pictures of you, and you're using those in your Facebook ads, that is probably going to be a much better use of your investment than like a high quality video. I've just found that videos do not work as well with Facebook ads. And so I recommend going forward that you use pictures instead of video. Okay, so here is the last tip that I have for you. Number 4, going forward, what's working with Facebook ads is testing. So it's kind of like related to the previous point, but testing 5 to 8 pictures at a time. So let's say when you launch your campaign, you should have like 5 to 8 different ads, launch them all at the same time with different pictures, same copy, same targeting, and then put those out there. You're going to find that some of the pictures or the ads that you put out are complete duds, and then others are going to be winning ads. So out of those 8, let's say you do 8, you're going to find that like 1 or 2 are going to be winners, and then everything else is going to be maybe okay, but not working that well. And so our strategy, what we do is we put out about like 8 ads in the beginning, get the winners 1 to 2, and then we see like, hey, why did that work? Let's figure out like what that image or what we said there, and then expanding on that as well, and then put out 5 more, keep testing, keep refining. So then by like month 3 or 4, then you've got a set of like really, really good solid ads that will work for a couple more months. And then you can kind of build based off of that. Because oftentimes the images that you think are going to work really well for Facebook ads just don't. Like it's really weird. Sometimes we're surprised by, the images that work. It's like, why is that image working? But I guess it's working. It was actually really funny. It was last year we had a client and we did a before and after picture for one of the campaigns. And a lot of people were commenting under, he was a painter, and they were commenting under, and they were saying like, oh wow, the before picture looks better than the after picture. And they were kind of like roasting him a little bit, but it was his best performing ad. Like it pulled so many leads, it did so well for him, but just people were trolling him. And I think the reason that it worked so well though is because when people were trolling him, it was just boosting the algorithm and like driving more attention to the ad. But that's a funny example of how like sometimes it can surprise you the picture that does the best, right? So I just wanted to jump on here and share with you like what's working right now with Facebook ads from my perspective. We work with 30 plus contractors, doing Facebook ads, Google ads, helping them with their marketing. And this is what I find is working really well with Facebook ads. If you have something else that you've learned, I would appreciate maybe sharing below so you can help someone else out. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate the support. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Like I mentioned, comment below, ask away some questions. I'm here to help you guys out. So I hope you have a good day, and we'll talk again real soon. See ya.